Well, hello there. Welcome to the November writing update. You may notice I look a little strange. This would be because I've been traveling for the last week and the anxiety is real. And so I'm not looking my best. And I wanted to go ahead and make a video for you guys because I really like interacting on this forum and way we do this, but I didn't really want to slather my face with 16 layers of makeup to look human. So Comic Filter is our friend. Plus, it makes my Christmas tree look really kick-ass. You have to admit. So anyway, I wanted to talk to you about where we are and what we're doing and all kinds of exciting things going on. And there's all kinds of exciting things going on. But first and foremost, I wanted to talk about a contest that is coming very soon in celebration of all of my New Amsterdam novels being re-released from LT3. I will be hosting a contest on my Patreon site. That's going to be its main source of information point, if you will. And it's going to have a kinky startup kit or a kink set for beginners, if you will, as part of the prize, because all of the books are kinky, as we know. And also on there is going to be a gift card and signed copies of the print versions and then free ebook copies as well. So it's gonna be like this, it's gonna be a pretty big prize pack. I'm going to probably run the contest for a while, several weeks, just to kind of give people plenty of opportunities to enter. Entry will be dead easy. It has to do with sharing posts on a couple of social media platforms and me following that link. So easy to do, lots of stuff to win, just in time for the holidays. The book comes out, Earthquakes comes out on December 18th, and that is the last book so far in the New Amsterdam series, and it's being re-released from LT3, so very excited about that. And hopefully maybe the fact that it's on Patreon and people will get to see other cool stuff that's going on when they come and visit the site to enter the contest. Maybe we'll get some new faces around here. I don't know. But I do know that I'm really enjoying using Patreon as my main platform as opposed to like a website or even social media, because I feel like I can say more, I can post a lot of different kinds of media content, and that makes me very happy. So Patreon it is. In other news, Henley and I continue to work on Flow. I hit a snag and had to kind of figure out how to work around it. And Henley was good to be patient, and we've figured it out. And I think we have a path forward. I think we know what we want to do. There's some exciting stuff that we want to do with that entire series because it is one. We're also still talking about Exile. That hasn't gone anywhere. It's just that that is a much heavier creative idea to lift and carry. And right now, both Henley and I are sort of facing a kind of burnout from our real lives, I feel. So we're working on it. Things are happening. Creativity is flowing. It's like the tap was turned down to a little bit of a narrow trickle, but I think it's going to slowly widen. I have good faith and good hope, and we got over the hurdle. So that's exciting. We're working on that. In other exciting news, it's all exciting. I'm going to stop trying to say exciting, or maybe you can make a drinking game. Every time I say exciting, go. And the soul sister Liz and I are working on an awesome, just amazing project, which hopefully will definitely involve lots of video and lots of writing and hopefully kind of a lifestyle change. It's big, in other words. Anyway, that is in the works. We are having some serious discussions about it. We've been having some discussions, but we have kind of a plan for the next couple of months because basically about 6 weeks ago, I want to say, I had to kind of sit down and look at my life and plan out a schedule for all of the projects that I really want to tackle. And I did that, and some of them had to get postponed to spring and that sort of thing. But it also gave me kind of an action list on things that I want to do and broke it down into categories, which was very helpful. So I think we have ways of making things happen faster, and I'm excited about that. So Liz and I are definitely working on something awesome and can't wait to share more details as we move along, which reminds me, I really need to get back to Flu about an email. Speaking of Flu, I also I owe Flu a script, and I still owe her that for the thing that we're wanting to do. And I had some ideas about the overall aim of the project and that sort of thing, which I need to share with her as well. So that project is ever evolving. That's the graphic thing that Flo and I are doing, and we're excited about it as well. I totally think excited can stand for exciting, so keep drinking or sipping water or whatever it is you're doing. Meanwhile, in my own writing projects, Journey and Redemption are ongoing. I haven't been able to rub enough brain cells together to actually make any more progress on either of them, but that doesn't mean I'm not thinking about and trying to strategize how they're going. So they're still on the list. We're working on them as we can. It's just that life is happening around them, and well, we all know how this goes by now. You've been listening to my writing updates now for some time. You get it. Meet me at the Gates publishing timeline. That will be pushed until spring because I'm only human and something had to give in order for me to make room for all this other stuff that I want to get done between here and there. So that's just going to be the way it is. It's fine. I have accepted this, even though, and I'm trying not to look at it as kind of a personal failure because it didn't happen in summer or fall or winter as I wanted it to, but that's okay. We'll just figure it out. And mostly it didn't happen because right now we're in the midst of Christmas. You can see, this just looks so neat, doesn't it? I love this filter. It's a white and blue tree. Anyway, dealing with Christmas, which is awesome. I love Christmas. I have a pile of Amazon boxes over there that makes it look like I'm starting a distribution center. It's wonderful. And I've been traveling for work. I will be traveling for the holidays. There's been family and friends. I have Christmas parties to get together, and just it's a wonderful time of year. I really do enjoy Christmas. It does take a lot of time and focus, however, which of course does pull me away from other things. But that's okay because it's about family and holidays and love and giving spirit, and that's what I absolutely love about it. We are also still working on adoption, and we're also still working on my mother's house. Major renovations are starting next week, actually. And by major, I mean kitchen. So it's like a kitchen overhaul, flooring overhaul, painting. It's a huge deal. So we have a timeline for that as well. So a lot of stuff kind of ended up happening in the last 2 months, like in November and December of this year. And that's just the way things went. So lots of life stuff right now. Hopefully the first part of the year I can focus on lots of creative stuff. But between here and there, I have items, I have to-do lists, I have things I want to accomplish, and I think everything incoming is just going to be really good. So I'm excited. Even if what I look like right now is mostly tired, it's because I am recovering from travel, and that's fine, and things will carry on as they do. So anyway, I just wanted to stop in. I don't know what happened. Like, now you can't see my face very well at all. I think it got more gray outside. It's kind of gray and misty. It's really neat. Anyway, this is kind of strange now with this filter, but that's okay. Thank you so much for joining me for this month's writing update. It was so good to talk to you guys again. I'm really, really loving the Choose Your Own Adventure. I hope you guys are too. And I need to get started on the next part of it, which will be, of course, going up on Monday. Let me know what you think. If you want to see something more, if you want to see something less, if you want anything sort of changes or time or anything like that, just let me know. And if I don't hear from you, I will assume that everything is wonderful and perfect and we can just keep going. Anyway, have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful rest of your day. Stay awesome, and I will talk to you next month. Bye.